Ah!
Who's there?
We didn't just imagine that, did we?
He was wearing a silk hat. Friend of yours?
Hardly.
Whoever that was sure looked suspicious. What is it with today? Problem at home. You ain't kidding.
It's the two lead members of the Governors, Apollo. Cavalier on vocals and Darren on guitar. They're so cool.
I have a hard time thinking thinking Cavalier is anything but prosecutor, honestly.
Huh? What are they arguing about?
Probably the case, I bet. Ugh, my heart won't start. My guitar case is busted. Guitar's been burnt up crisp, and on top of it all, someone's dead. And then there was that performance just now. What was all that about? Hey man, don't blame me. You were the one who missed the cue. Me? Miss a cue? How could I conceivably get the most important part of the song wrong? How? What was all that tinny playing of yours? Who are you calling tinny?
Sounds like they're having a spat. One of those differences in musical direction bands are always splitting up over.
This is hardly the time. What are you two doing here? Hiya. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Sorry. Wait, you were what? Listen. You'll need to confirm that with the Republic of Borgonia, Detective Crescend. Right. Anything else? What did you just call him? Detective. Ah, greetings. Oh my fucking god. Darren Crescend, Criminal Affairs, Division 3. Hello? Criminal Affairs?
Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Governors, do you?
Something tells me that's about to be remedied.
Wow, that piano's much bigger close up. Maggie played it so beautifully.
Yeah, like a real pianist.
That's just silly, Apollo. How do you call someone as good as Mitchie a pianist? That's like throwing him in the same class as Daddy.
Good thing Mr. Wright didn't hear that one. Look at all these electronic devices. I'm guessing they have something to do with sound.
Well, I guess and we can fiddle. Let's see here. Don't touch that. A healthy curiosity is the key to a good investigation. When in doubt, fiddle. That's what Daddy always says.
They should require parental testing, clearly. They probably should, to be honest, and I don't just mean about Phoenix. Now that's a big instrument case.
That's a case for a contrabass, I think.
You could easily fit 20 violins in there, I bet. How many pearlies, though?
It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument.
You could fit there it is! You could fit 5 truces in there, I bet.
Hey, you comparing me to an instrument? I wonder who left it sitting open like that.
Look, a ladder. I guess they need one to work on the lights and such.
Why don't they use a step ladder? I prefer step ladders, really. Is that so wrong?
Not wrong, just why do you prefer step ladders?
They're so much more flexible than plain old ladders.
I prefer my ladders rigid and stable, thank you.
What a big stage. It's on a whole other scale than the Wonder Bar. The lights are so
bright I couldn't see the whole first part of the concert.
I'd love to do my act on a stage like this someday.
Just hold back on the lights for my eyes' sake, please.
You'll be too blinded by the magic to worry about lights.
You probably don't want to blind the audience if you plan on showing them magic. About the crime.
Which kind do you mean?
The murder, what else?
Oh, that. For me today's been a hit parade of kinds, you see. Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case? Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Litt's house than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You're the one who found the body, yeah? You're in the middle of a performance, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to the fine detective. If I'm about to step on her toes. They're not exactly best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean.
Well, what to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right, but maybe the most informed for once.
Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found.
So showing some stuff then.
I don't believe you, Apollo. How can you come to this concert and not know about the Gaviners?
It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence once. I know America exists.
The Gaviners aren't just your average rock band, Apollo. Each member's connected to the police somehow.
The police?
The real police. By day they pack heat, but by night they heat up the stage. By day their lips interrogate, by night they sing songs of unrequited passion.
Okay.
They debuted 7 years ago with 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. The list of hits goes on and on.
This here's my right-hand man, Darren Crescend. I make the melodies and he attacks him with his guitar. And he's a bit of a rogue, really. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When a performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, just like today. I'd hope murder'd be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert.
The concert today a disaster. I'll get to the bottom of this, then we'll see who missed the cue. The Miss Q they were arguing about before.
Great, I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists.
What's this Miss Q you keep talking about?
Ah, you heard it too, didn't you, from the audience?
Actually I didn't notice anything.
See? No amateur's going to pick up on that. Can you guarantee an entire audience of amateurs? Now take a listen to this.
What's that?
A mixing board. We use it to record our concert tonight. Aren't we supposed to be investigating a murder?
We've come this far, we might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about the recording industry.
This is one of the devices used in recordings. They are 5-part bands. This is also called each member's performance separately. Use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out.
Wow, neat! So you could say only hear the drum part?
Of course, that's how he finds a criminal guilty of missing his kill tonight. I'm more concerned with the other criminal, the one who kills people. You want to help on the case? Then help me with mine. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, bring us a part of the performance in question. You'll simply choose a section of the song you wish to hear the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen.
Was something wrong?
You couldn't hear it? Listen again, closely.
Ah, the time's a little off, isn't it?
You'll see. There, right at the most important part. Even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. I'll never step out climb until they're perfect. Perfect. Here he goes again. Right, amateur. You'll prove my point. Huh? Me? You'll find the missed cue. You'll tell which instrument, which part is the guilty party.
But how?
Do not just explain it. Move the sliders with L and adjust the volume for each part. You'll find the part that opposite bangles the cue with left and right. You'll find it with your untrained amateur ears.
Nothing to do but try, Apollo.
I guess. I'll admit this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Use up and down to adjust the volume part. Down to another section of the song with L and R. And use left and right to switch the parts, right? Got it. Once you've found the guilty party, press triangle to point it out. Time to rock. Oh dear. That didn't sound right, did it? This part is off. Which is that, Second guitar? Ah. It was your Dan! Well, looks like the cat's out the bag. Ah, well, that's all you have to say? That kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darren!
Here they go again.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. You're starting to feel like we're just wasting time.
It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad.
I still won't get over the title for that song. Guilty Love? I wrote those lyrics, you know. I thought it was Lamour who gave them life.
That's beautiful.
Maybe I should try to write some lyrics someday. Sorry, I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. Even I can only take so much in one day. Funny, I always thought of Prosecutor Gavin as one of those cool stoic types. The sort that never complains how wrong I was. I was wondering if you knew anything about this. That. Does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. It's my keyring. I've been looking all over for it.
What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin?
I knew it.
Apollo? How can you make that I knew it face? This is the key ring that was...
Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway. So, where'd you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant his life. What? The victim? You mean Latals had my keys? Indeed. Then will my trials be over?
Speaking of trial, I never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today.
Emma's right about the fop, I'll give her that.
Apollo! Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today.
I really don't think that's...
Tell us, and we'll keep mum about the key ring for now.
Are you blackmailing me, Fräulein? You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting?
And something about your guitar case being busted?
You're well informed.
You mentioned it a few times.
It all happened this morning. It's all this keyring's fault. Keyring? It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case.
So this key ring...
It disappeared. I thought I put it in my jacket pocket. The keyring disappeared? I had to come to the concert by taxi. Oh, how embarrassing. And in order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one, up in flames. And right on stage too.
I actually thought that was part of the show.
Crazy. And to top it off, Mr. Natal's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like this. Strange days indeed. You think? What's wrong, Trucy?
Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, the heart-shaped key ring gets stolen. A very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Mr. Latals dies.
Yeah, and?
Could it really be a coincidence?
Coincidence? Meaning? Darren, can you make any sense of this? Hey, don't look at me.
What do you think, Apollo?
Huh?
I mean, even Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day? Or all this was planned?
You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fräulein?
I am.
What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about?
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today?
Well... You know, something was bugging me too. That key ring, and the guitar, and the body.
Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up if you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Huh? Nay, give her forehead a chance. Let's see your evidence of a connection, shall we? Evidence? I better think of something pronto.
Come on, let's see it. What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
The connection is this, right?
I would say you were close, but really you're kind of far, remote even.
Try not to anger the truth, see Apollo. No sudden motions. Just find the evidence slowly. Stole away the keys to my heart. Ah. Burning on my heart, like a bullet of love, take my life away.
Take that!
It's this, isn't it? A lyric sheet, a guitar's serenade. What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. I thought I wouldn't have believed it before I hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it's a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Farline?
I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics of the song.
What? No way!
Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order they occurred, while reading the lyric sheet.
First, the keyring was stolen.
And not just any key ring, a heart-shaped key ring.
That's right here. When you stole away the keys my heart held on so tight. This is a heart holding keys.
Next, this guitar burst into flame.
Burning on in my heart, fire burn my love away.
And then Mr. Latrous was killed.
Like a bullet of love, fire take my life away. But that's crazy.
Yeah, no kidding.
So everything that happened today here, this song predicted it all? Or perhaps it was the other way about? Huh? So a criminal could have based a crime on the lyrics.
But who'd go for all that trouble?
Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you stumbled on something quite vital. And quite annoying, Fraulein. She looks pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime. Cavalier. Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, and the murder. The keyring might have been dropped by accident. Yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it wasn't connected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever.
So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics?
Sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm going to get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm going to talk to the Bulgarian embassy about Mr. Latrous. Ah, right, thanks, Darren. I'll leave the pondering the mysteries to you. I'm out of here. A foreign national, Mr. Latrous was killed. It seems like he would have to be the point of all this. But he did more than that. It is not only of a murder, but a mystery.
Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today.
Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favour and keep them to yourself, yeah? Yeah. I guess that's all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lamurar to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lamurar is now? I had her go to my dressing room. With that pianist, Mati Tabai, of course. She seemed to have a suck by Mr. Latrous' sudden passing. The Gavinier's dressing room. Got it. You again. Who's there? There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy?
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he's a friend of yours?
No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curiouser and curiouser, said Alice.
Ah, la mémoire. What has happened? I heard Mr. Letos has died.
La Marie, you speak? I mean, you speak English?
Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Bulgaria, but I am not Bulgarian by birth.
But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter?
Yes, well, it was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see.
Then your pianist is also?
No, Majusabai is Bulgarian. He does not speak English. Now, please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latouche was...
Trucy!
Huh?
Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said. Not a word.
But Mr. Latouche is Lamora's manager. It's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party?
Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd expect.
All I've been told is to wait here in this room. It's very unsettling.
I'm sorry. We're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions?
Of course, I'm always willing to help.
She's as calm as she looked on stage. I can't put my finger on why, but I like this La Mémoire.
What is it, Machi? But you'd be alone.
What seems to be the problem?
Machi's not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be all right?
Sure, of course.
Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about?
The Republic of Bulgaria is in Northern Europe, right?
I've never even heard of it. I started singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant.
Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. La Mémoire, you're not from Bulgaria originally? Were you born here?
Well,
Oh, is that supposed to be secret?
image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Yes, it's something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Bohemian in public. Image
Image is important, I guess.
She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound.
A painter in what?
She travels the world turning the sights she sees into music. That's a secret to use music's beauty, right? You're very perspective.
Perceptive, Wolfie. Perceptive.
I use your songs all the time, I stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I?
Stop while you're ahead, Trucy.
This landscape painter in sound too is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the sign of the ballad, right? Yes, in Bourguignon, La Miroir means the siren. I fear perhaps already I'm not the siren I once was.
Well then.
Your pianist, Marchi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll.
He's very, European.
I met him once in restaurants in Bourguignon. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. So he come to live with me. Like a fairy tale almost. I notice he hardly
leaves your side.
Yes, well, he's blind. At first I hesitated to bring him across the world.
He doesn't speak English either, does he?
He'd never left Bourguignon before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Marchi and I together are La Miroir. Together, always. Mr. Latraus was my new manager.
No.
Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come, I met Mr. Latraus at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard, and as it turned out, my interpreter.
Interpreter, even though you speak English?
Yes, but we're to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. I fear that may have to be cancelled now.
Was Mr. Latraus from the
Was Mr. Latraus from the Republic of Bourguignon too? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there's not much I know about him. And now I never shall know. No one will even tell me why he's died.
I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone.
Mr. Latraus was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. But Fraser's his idea, you know. I'm happy for him that it became so well known.
The siren, that's what he meant.
Apollo?
You are the siren, right, Lamar?
That's the meaning of my name in Bourguignon, yes. The name my producer gave me. Why do you ask?
It's very important. I had to know for sure that the siren was you.
What do you mean, important?
I'll tell you. You deserve to know. As soon as I've cleaned my glasses so I can see and read properly. Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case.
How?
When we found Mr. Latraus, he was still alive.
What?
I heard him say something. His last words...
He said siren? Really?
I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said.
Mr. Latraus said that? Ask the witness?
And you're the siren, Laminoir. Did you see what happened? Laminoir?
Might I ask, are you with the police?
Oh, well, no, I'm a defense attorney.
An attorney? Yet there has been no arrest, yes?
Is that a problem?
Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. But Lamimar, I'm sorry, I can't answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them.
Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us?
I believe we're through here.
I believe so. Nice job, Apollo. Huh. Okay, obviously we're not fucking done then.
Oh, a cruiser guitar. They sold those to commemorate 5 years of the band.
Rocking it hard under the speed limit.
There's a cruiser bass and a cruiser drum set and a cruiser keyboard. Even a cruiser whistle.
I'm not sure about that last one.
For blowing the whistle on criminals.
I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy.
That guitar, it's the legendary AA 400. The Red Badger.
I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not civic.
Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it.
Ah, the fickleness of youth.
You should dye your hair badger red too.
I like my hair the way it is, thank you very much.
The stubbornness of age.
What's a police recruitment poster doing here? Rock on with the police?
Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of
We're going to get a lot of these, aren't we? But that's just silly. Who'd name a band the Police? A police uniform hangs on the stand here.
Oh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here. Move along.
It's okay, you don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd.
Really? You think so? I guess you're right.
Now I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. Why is a plastic bowl of stew sitting there?
Maybe they use it for interrogating bad guys. Fess up to what we did and we'll let you eat the stew.
That's just mean.
It gets worse. See, if the bad guy confesses, they'll say, okay, eat it if you can. See, it's made of plastic. It's like you don't know which ones are the real bad guys.
I think you need to take a deep breath, Trucy.
Look, it's a postcard of Laminoir.
What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen those before.
It must be her native tongue, Bourguignon. A landscape painter in sound. This is how it would translate roughly. Please take one.
A landscape painter in sound. That's a nice image. Good thing I came back to look then, isn't it? Those are some pretty heavy duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry hot pots or something.
They are a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Speaker looks familiar.
Oh?
Yeah, like the ones with the PA system back in school.
Oh, we have one of those in my classroom too.
That's right, she's still in junior high. Wow, I feel old. Try being 30, Apollo. Try being 30. This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though I think our decorations were paper, not chains.
The Gaviners are into chains, it's part of their image.
No kidding.
Ever since they used changing the cover art for Gonna Lock You Up.
They're really into the whole police thing, aren't they?
It'd be cool if they turned the red light on.
They don't have to turn on the red lights. Oh yes, the brooch. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you?
My brooch, yes. Well, it may be mine.
Yours, Lanoir?
I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. That explains the brooch we found. It was Lanoir's.
It was also in her locker room, so, you know.
Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it.
So the brooch belongs to her? That begs the question.
Is something wrong, Apollo?
What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Oh, never mind.
I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you.
Don't worry about it. It's one of the most pleasant refusals I've had. Okay, now let's try moving now. There we go. Whoa, who's there now?
Ah, it's you.
Uh-oh, stormy skies.
Where were you?
Emma. Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual.
You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened.
The body's gone.
Ah, it's all your fault, you know.
Maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene.
What do you mean by impossible?
Well, it's gone. Utterly gone.
What's gone?
The body's stupid. What else?
Huh?
Mr. Terrace's body's disappeared.
What?
Ah, Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gathered you heard to nose. I heard Mr. Laterce's body's gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle.
How can you stand there? We have to start investigating.
There's no need for alarm, Fräulein Detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. Now, I suggest we find ourselves a cadaver. There'll be plenty of time to ponder the device later.
Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How can Mr. Laterce's body just disappear?
Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching.
Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yeah, Darren? See, Geeta's gone missing. It was in the dressing room.
Geeta? Who's Geeta?
That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen?
This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geetas.
Okay, body first, then guitar. And if someone finds a guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Jeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man.
There should be a body here, but there's not. How could this have happened, and why? Well, this sure is a, what do you call it, a sausage? Oh wait, it was a pickle. It's your pickle. I told you to stay in the room. Sorry. Not much else I can say. It's alright. Top priority now is finding the body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags of sour chocolate snackos will do the trick nicely. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. You take a look at this. Just hold it right there. There's no time to be waving a bag of snackoos in my face. It's not a bag of snackoos. What's important is that the Chelsea's body's missing. We gotta find it. She's more convincing she went standing around eating her precious snackoos. Yeah, this presenting's not getting us anywhere. Well, that looks a little different. Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something's definitely different here. Let's check it out. That stage there must have been lowered before. That's a tower Laminor and Prosecutor Gavin was singing on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We could use it to take a look up top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and stop climbing. It didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found two things we were looking for, and one we never expected to find. No, not the boy. The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Machi Tobey. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why'd they arrest Machi? Why? Oh, he was just knocked out. Oh my god, I thought he was fucking dead. Jesus. Well, don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Tobey, the blind pianist, arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain house. I can't believe such a cute little boy would do something so horrible. I guess they had proof of some kind. What proof could they possibly have? Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? Quite a night, eh? I apologise for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why'd they arrest Machi? Why?
But don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together on that night after all, yet... The powers that be said given the circumstances it could only have been him.
What do you mean by the circumstances?
Now I was invited from Burkinia as an ambassador of goodwill. It's vital the case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be want, really.
Well, those are circumstances, all right. But what makes Machi the only possible suspect?
Her forehead. You seem to have forgotten you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy.
Ah, right. I think I like this side of prosecutor going better, actually.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case, especially not as defense attorney.
What did you just say?
Me, the defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention centre. He wants to request your services.
He? You mean Machi? Machi wants me?
This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going.
Right.
Good luck. I'm off to question Amimar.
Right, later. Alright, we're up to this.
Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible.
You said that already. How the fuck are we going to talk to him?
Machi, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you.
Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night?
Huh?
That was when I realised how tough this must be. A little kid like this, in a country so far from everything he's ever known.
Maybe Lamar can help?
Didn't Prosecutor Gavin said she was with him?
But what are we going to do?
That's a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go on with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow.